Alright, this is Florian's video. We talked about several things today, and one of the things we had all those minor third to major third kind of slides for the happy blues, and one of them we were doing first in the, I believe, in the key of A. So here's the tonic A. That's about where it is. It's hard to see. And then when I go, there's that low third, high third. So from C, C sharp, C to C sharp. That's how we were doing it. And then we said, let's try using our pinky, because eventually that'll enable us. It's a closed lick when we don't play that last open A, and we use our pinky to play the A at the what would be the 7th fret on a mandolin instead of the open string. So it's so what I used to do, I used to play one with the open string, and I used to play one with a little finger, and try to make them sound alike. Okay. And one of the things we noticed is that your fingers were kind of slipping, and the intonation was a little bit different. Now that I've got your index finger good and solid here against this this nut down inside that scroll. So what I recommended was playing. You can overplay toward the 4th string, but we're going to be on the 3rd string with our index, 1, 2, and 4. Okay, index, middle, so high 1st, high 2nd, and then 4th, which would be the equivalent of the 2nd fret. So these notes: E, F sharp, and then the pinky A. All right, but we're going to have the drone string open A on top. So we're going to be bowing the middle 2 strings. Of course, we can do that on every pair of strings too. We can do it on the low pair, on the high pair, and that open string helps us with our intonation. All right, so then we have lick of the day. Is that to all the other stuff besides lick of the day, or was there another thing? I'll do lick of the day. Okay, lick of the day. So last week we had stuff like, right, and then we did it. That was in D. We did it in G. So that's a 3-string lick. So when we come down here to play it as if we wanted to play it in C, since start on the minor third, which is E flat, to E, that slide, and then the 3rd string. Now there's no low string unless we have a 5-string fiddle. So what I decided to play instead was, so it's like this. Now that's a 2-string lick instead of a 3-string lick. So that can be played obviously on all 3 pairs of strings. And so now we got a couple different ways to kind of play the same thing. Then lastly we did talk about the blues a little bit. And so if we're going to work on A here for the next lesson, I think is a good place to start, because we did run over that A blues scale, and that's the only one we really worked on as far as a whole scale. And now what I talked about is, so that's like a minor blues thing. Now if we do, so say we wanted to play this lick, and usually it ends on a C, right? But if we play it somehow so that it ends on the A, because it has all those same places as the blues scale that we learned, it's going to sound bluesy in A. would be the minor kind of sounding blues. Then we also, in A, and we also have the major happy blues, which is going to have the major third in it, which is, again, that riff in A on the fourth string, C to C sharp. And on the second string, low second to high second, C to C sharp. And so all that stuff is going to sound more major. So those two things could both be used in playing a blues um, in A. So either our licks that kind of look like the happy C, and if we end on A, it's the same pattern, isn't it? Okay? So that we're kind of trying to get that connection. It's not going to happen in 1 week, but kind of play around with it if you want to. All right? Good.